Hey everyone, and welcome back to my weekly update for what should be the 21st of January, but here I'm on the 23rd. I'm sorry for getting late to you guys. I let time run away from me and got too lazy to get it in because, gotta be honest, that's just what happened. I got too lazy, and then next thing I knew, it was midnight, 1 in the morning, and I'm like, nah, I don't really feel like it. So, yeah, sorry about that, but here I am. Better late than never. Uh, Thinking back to last week, how the week has gone, it actually went pretty all right. Looking back at my goals again over here, um, I was on track for a lot of them all the way up until Saturday. That's when I faltered and failed quite a few. I completed 4 of my 10 for the week. So similar numbers. I think I got 5 the week prior. Um, yeah, like I said, I went through them today and I could have got another 3 or 4 of them. It's just on the last day, for a couple of them, I failed to follow through, and then a couple other ones I just procrastinated throughout the entire week. Next thing I know, it's Saturday, and again, didn't feel like doing them, so I didn't do them. But yeah, for the most part, I'm starting to see some habits come back and get set in stone. When I'm at home, things are doing a lot better than when I'm visiting school, because I'm simply there to socialize and have fun with people before I go abroad. So whenever I go back there, I say goodbye to my bedtimes, which in turn says goodbye to my wake up times. And since I'm doing so much stuff with people, I either push back or forget to do my productive things. But some things I have been able to stick with throughout the entire week include reading the Bible every day. That's been a really important one for me, which I've started to get into again. I've done Duolingo every day, and like I've started to ramp it up. I started with I think it was 1 lesson a day, then 2. Last week was 3. This week is 4. I have not missed a day of that yet. I'm doing my daily improvements, and then here's improvements, and then the lesson for the day, and keeping track of my improvements, make sure I get those done. Got my journal. Haven't missed this at all in quite a while. It's been a couple months. I have every single day accounted for since December of 2021, but there were a couple days last year that I fell asleep and wrote in the morning instead the next day. So that I'm starting to ramble on about those. Anyways, some of the habits are starting to come back, which is quite nice. I have some more written on the goals behind me. Those have been some other ones I'm struggling with, like a time to slow down every day, which is really quite funny how I failed those. Last week I had 5 big old X's on days that I missed, and it's literally just 5 to 10 minutes a day to sit down, slow down, think a little bit, literally do anything, and I still failed to do it, which is it's just really interesting to think about how that works. But I've started to do a little better on that this week. I'm 2 for 2 so far, which is good. Other goals. So I have this new income plan that I'm trying to work on this year. I've done okay with applying the time spent on it. My goal is 15 minutes a day, and I think I averaged about 10. So some good, some bad. On Saturday, that was one that I failed on Saturday. I had procrastinated and needed to do 45 minutes, and I did 30 and called it quits. And yeah, it's just, I'm leaving stuff on the table. I'm getting progress, but I'm leaving stuff on the table. So this week, what I want to do is take that and push that one last bit to make sure I can follow through on what I want to do. Because if I start following through on these bottom goals, I start following through on these, which are the monthly, the quarterly, and then the yearly. So that's my key to being successful in the farther ones. I also need to make sure I've only really focused on the weekly ones recently. I want to try to be more connected to the higher ones again so I can know what I'm going for. I mean, I can split it down, but say I have a goal on the monthly here to make $2,000. I've written nothing in the weekly goals aside from do 15 minutes a day working on it to get there. So what have I done? I haven't made $2,000. I'm not on track to make $2,000. So I definitely still have a lot of growth potential, but as a general consensus, that's where I'm at. I'm starting to complete more things, but I still have some more stuff to do, some room on the table left to grow. And I will talk more about this next week, but something I struggled with the last couple days is early action. In fact, in my daily things, I have a thing that I put, what do I want to work on? And the last 4 probably days has been bedtimes and early action, because I keep procrastinating and not doing anything. And here I'm 2 days later, trying to get this update in, which I should have done on Saturday early on when I had time. But I mean, can look back and think, oh, I should have done that, but best thing I can do now is just try to fix it for the future. So that's what I'm going to do now. That's what I'm doing now. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys though. So I'll cut it off there. I appreciate you watching. Again, I very much apologize for getting too late this week, but I figured I may as well, now that I had some open time and remembered to do it. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later this week.